7 Facts and Stacks podcast.
Okay.
Subscribe right now.
Right.
Check them out.
All that.
Tune in, and it's just like that.
Week two. Week two. Damn. We here again, y'all. This Sunday been wild. These first two Sundays been crazy than the motherfucker. First thing I gotta say, Cowboy fans, relax. Just relax. We'll talk about y'all in a second. But we gotta get to these 5-minute drills. I ain't explained to y'all last time, 5 minutes per game. You know what I'm saying? We got 5 games on the slate today. What we starting off with? The Bucs beating the Saints 23-10. Don, let me get 5 minutes. We're gonna start the show off.
What I was telling you on V. What I was telling you on V, Rob. Y'all over here talking high and mighty about Jameis Winston, talking about some, oh, he got the talent. Oh, I believe in him. I saw 2 picks. I saw 2 picks. I saw
That's
some
terrible.
picks out there.
You asking me the question, or you good? You still got some more shit?
I'm still ranting. I'm still ranting. Now you got I fuck with Chris Olave. I fuck with him, but he over here dropping passes on the ground, causing fumbles and shit.
Facts.
You got Alvin Kamara out. You can't do this against Tampa Bay. And the sad part about it, that offense wasn't even clicking. The Tampa Bay defense was. You got Dean showing up. Like, Dean? The fuck? I can understand the Kobe Dean, but Dean on Tampa Bay?
What you think about that game, Joe? Yeah, facts. Respect. All right, so you a little bit fuzzy on the audio. Try to close out and come right back in on the jump. Bet. But y'all was on the right track. That fight with Mike Evans and Vladimir was crazy. Got him thrown out. Mike, you on my fantasy team, no. So I took the L off of that one. You know what I'm saying? You might have still got your bread and all that. But bruh, my main point off of this game, because it ain't that much to talk about for real. Game is y'all like slow. The NFC is for anybody. This is back-to-back weeks. The Bucs only scored 1 touchdown on offense. They got the pick 6 at the end, like y'all said, about to get the Jameis. But 1 touchdown on offense versus the Cowboys, 1 touchdown on offense in this game. I see it. The NFC for the taking. The Eagles won't come up in there and take that, but we're going to get to the Eagles later. You talk about Jameis Winston. Yeah, he played like some shit in the 4th quarter. I ain't going to hold you, bro. But he was playing with 4 cracked ribs, too, though. 3, 4. I forgot how many cracked ribs he had. I didn't even expect him to play in the game for real. But once you in there, you in there. So he played like trash. Anybody else got something on that game? Yeah, you good.
Marshawn Lattimore. The Marshawn Lattimore Mike Evans fight. What anybody know what happened there?
Facts. Yeah, nah, facts. Yeah, because it was like 3-3 when that shit happened and they popped off. That's crazy. Yeah, nah, they got that what 23-10. So we're gonna get on to the next game. Real quick, Don. Let me get 5 more minutes. Next game. Damn. Jaguars 24-0 over the Colts. D.
Y'all go ahead. I'm gone.
Oh nah. mm. They gave that man 9 carries, bruh. 9 carries for Jonathan Taylor. Bruh, hey
No, no,
D,
no.
I
You got
hate.
it
Go
wrong.
ahead,
You
go
got it
ahead,
wrong. Ho. You got it
go
wrong.
ahead.
Not the Texans. Not the Texans. The Jaguars.
Jaguars. That's correct. I was hoping you was gonna take the mic right there, D, because I ain't want this to be a double I told you so moment. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say Matt Ryan was gonna be trash, bro. I never said he was gonna have what 4 turnovers in the game. But bro, all summer I've been asking you, what type of addition is Matt Ryan, bro? How key is he? How big of an addition is he? What is he taking y'all to? And the man throw the rainbow off the first possession, damn near out of bounds. But threw the shit to keep Sweat. Nobody like shit. My man came out the blue. Let me get that. What we doing out here?
Oh
20?
shit.
Nah, D, you gotta go ahead, bro.
I don't even. All right. I've been saying this for about ever since we started this podcast. Actually, Rob, I've been saying this shit ever since we started this podcast. And this is the third quarterback. This is the third quarterback that we have, and shit still ain't get right. Shit still can't get right with the play calls. Hey, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, I'm the first one here to say it. Frank Wright need to be fired.
Mm.
I'm sorry, son. I am sorry. I don't know what they see, but ever since Frank Wright been in that building, we always been sluggish first half. I don't get it. Can somebody help me and tell me what's the play calls that he got build up going in the first half to give us the lead? Because I don't see it. We playing conservative all the fucking time. Everybody who play against us play aggressive as shit while we over here doing fucking dumb shit with with Matt Ryan. Like, for instance, we trying to do fast step dropbacks with Matt Ryan. Nigga, get aboard the JT or hit one of the wide receivers on a quick slant. It's that simple. They not pressing us. I'm so confused on what our play calls is going right now. And don't even get me started on the defensive side. Defense, we look out of it. We look like we don't even want to play. We missing tackles. We not even following the game plan. It looks terrible right now. We just tied against Houston, then lost against the Jaguars. Both teams are now in the fucking division.
Damn.
We come off the break. We come off the break. You got EJ Speed and Zaire Franklin trying to take somebody Marvin Jones' head off because of last year. We not worrying about last year no more. Y'all already fucked that up. Get this shit done. I'm fucking pissed off right now, Rob. I'm gonna keep it a bang. The reason why I'm so fucking lit right now is because of us. I had a drink after us. I can't believe it. How the fuck we lost that game? Nigga, we ain't even score. We ain't even fucking score.
Hey, Mo.
And I'm over here saying, I know we about
This
to get
nigga
to
not
it, Bob.
even a drinker, y'all. Y'all got to know this nigga to know
I know we about to get
crazy
to
that
it,
is.
Rob. I'm sorry. I don't even talk like this, but I know we about to get to it, Rob. But I gotta bring it up. I'm over there saying we're fucking Raven fans, and they playing against the Miami Dolphins, and they on their fucking high horse at the time, because it's fucking halftime, and I'm over there sitting over there like, the fuck? We down here by 17-0. We can't even fucking score. They over here talking shit. I know we about to get to them, but these niggas try to tell me that I lost, that their loss is worse than our loss. No, we ain't even come out the fucking gate, my nigga. We ain't even have the fucking energy from our coach, that the fucking the whatever the fuck you need to get ready for a fucking Sunday game at 1:00. We ain't had that shit. And where that shit begins at is from your fucking head coach, Frank Wright. And he don't never got that shit prepared for us every fucking time we come through. It always gotta be our fucking players throughout the game to fucking show up to make our fucking energy fucking rise for us to win the game. I don't understand how the fuck we always come out slow pitch every fucking time. And we come like you got JT and one of the best offensive linemen. Why the fuck you not giving him the ball instead of keep trying to do play actions, dinks and dunks with fucking Matt Ryan?
That's good.
Fucking,
That's good
the
point.
same fucking
All
yards you
good
gonna get
points,
with Matt
bro.
Ryan.
I let you go OT on the. I let you go OT on the joke 2 weeks in a row, bro.
You can go ahead and take it, man.
I let you go OT 2 weeks in a row with the Colts because they deserve that shit. But we gonna let you
go ahead and
chill out a
there.
little bit. Just chill out just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? While we go to, hey, he said, you know what I'm saying, a close loss is worse, you know what I'm saying, than a blowout. So we got the Commanders fan Joe coming through. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how you feeling, bro. You in the dark with the peoples. I don't know if you know what I'm saying, you feeling left too. The Lions got y'all 36-27. Down, you get 5 minutes on the clock. Facts. Yeah, if shit was like 5 minutes left in the first half, when y'all got y'all first down. Wentz versus the Eagles. Yeah, them boys, you already know them Eagles gonna be ready, bro. But 22-0 off the first half. I'm like, God damn. DeAndre Swift was out there playing hurt, still making plays on y'all. The little cutback jump. The nigga dropped. He caught the jump, fell, got up off the third down, cut all the way back to the middle of the field. Like, I'm going over. Come on, bruh. Did that, and then St. Brown, like you said, what he had a $180 total yards, cooking all over the field. He ain't really that fast, but he always open somehow, some way, bro. Like you were saying, that's probably Jack Del Rio, because, bro, I swear at least half them yards was wide open. Nobody touched him before he got through, for real. And then it was just too much. I mean, Wentz had a good little trial in the comeback in the second half, but yeah, I mean, like you said, next week versus the Eagles, that shit ain't gonna work, bro. It's gonna be 1-2. Revenge. Talking about revenge. Like, nah, go ahead, D.
Mo, fuck all of that. So, false start. The nigga, so we lost off of false starts, holdings. Like we.
Oh, did this nigga just go back to the Colts and I ain't even peep?
I can't get off of it, Rob. I can't get off of it. Because niggas sitting there talking to my face like, y'all just lost against the Jaguars. Y'all just lost against the Jaguars. Like, y'all, first of all, let me get this out. I know we on the Redskins and the whatever team they played against. Listen. The Jaguars is not no sleeper. They got Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, Marvin Jones, fucking Christian Kirk from Arizona. Got Josh Allen on one side, Trevor Walker on the other side. They not no slouch. Now, they do got some pieces to work on, which is why we should have won. But for people to keep coming at me talking about some of y'all lost to the fucking Jackson Jaguars, this fucking whole season been some bullshit, man. I'm tired of this shit, man.
You got a response to that, Joe? Man, dropped his phone. He can't even say that.
Who would have thought fucking Pittsburgh? I'm sorry. We got a show to get to. I'm getting my emotions. The emotions are getting the best of me. I'm sorry. Let's get to the next game. I apologize.
What you drinking on, Coach?
Huh?
What you drinking on, bro?
Son, I ain't gonna hold it. I've been on the Don Julio and the tequila.
Oh shit!
Now.
See,
I'm on
Don Julio, I get a Julio.
Nigga, they got me. Son, I'm keeping the band with you. I'm keeping the band. I'm watching the game in my house. My man was like, man, I got the liquor, slide through. So we start going down the hole. I'm like, man, fuck it. I'm not being any more happy about this situation. I might as well go over that joint and get drunk. So we get blown out. We ain't even score.
0.
At least y'all scored, my nigga. At least the Commanders, at least the Carson Wentz came back and said, nah, I'm not gonna take that. At least I'm gonna put up a touchdown. Matt Ryan
made it close a little bit.
Shitty ass couldn't even do that.
He definitely looking better than Matt Ryan right now, but hey, ain't neither one of them looking better than these next two quarterbacks we got, bruh. Don, let me get 5 more minutes on the clock. Dolphins beat the Ravens 42-38. Let me start this, John off. Don, bring the camera to me. It was a wild-ass game. A lot of big plays. Got shot out to Bateman off that slant he put on Xavier Howard, you feel me? Turned him all the way around, all the way for the touchdown. Announcer was like, oh, yeah, why he keep playing off coverage after that? Because he got cooked off that slant. And he almost came back with the pick 6 in the fourth quarter, too, but he dropped the jump. But he ain't have to do it because, dog, Tua, that second half, started going crazy on him. The jump in the back of the end zone to Gesicki, the little pivot spin to the little other jump, and then start hitting Tyreek off the bombs. Shit that niggas was saying he couldn't do in the offseason. Oh, he underthrown them in training camp. I don't know. He look all right on them too. I don't care how open he was. He still hit them. Six touchdowns? Stop.
He still underthrew him on that. He had to slow down on that first. You talking about the fourth quarter?
Yeah.
Yeah, he still had to slow down on that first one.
That's because nobody was within 20 yards of him, bro. That's what you do as a quarterback. You don't risk it trying to lead him. Nah, just throw it right to him.
He had another 20 yards before the end zone even touched. Now he could have got it there. But six touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. I sat there and witnessed it. I'm not trying to take nothing from Tua at all. 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter. But all respect to Miami. But when you really sit down and watch this game, though, that defense gave that shit up, dog. The both plays both plays on Tyreek Hill, that nigga went right past the quarterback. Oh, definitely.
So they supposed to scheme and put some more pressure on Tua to make him make some crazy throws because Lamar had 100 on the ground. He broke a Michael Vick record. That hurt me a little bit, but I knew it would happen.
39 yards in one play.
Yeah, like there's no reason why they should have lost, but they did.
No. It's a reason.
Miami, man, people sleeping on them, but they. Why y'all count at plus? They play Buffalo next week. I know it's gonna be some good odds for them, and I'm taking them.
That's gonna be a good ass game.
It's a reason why they lost, though. Let me break that down to you. Bring the camera on me now, Dom. Bring the camera on me. Let me break that down to you.
Let's go.
So, like my Raven fans were stating at the game that I was watching, how the fuck do you come back from 35 to 14? Well, let me tell you from a year experience that we had when we played against the Baltimore Ravens. Yeah, I guess a lot of people don't remember, but they came back on us just because we was playing conservative. So what did Baltimore Ravens do this game? They started doing QB4s on second down. I'm like, what the fuck is y'all running with Lamar Jackson for when y'all up by 21 points? Give it to your running back. Hit some quick slants. Like, that's not going to do nothing for y'all. Next thing you know, you're going 3 and out. You giving the ball back to Tua. Now your defense is playing cover 2, and they don't even fucking know that your safeties and your corners not even on the same page. So you got Tyreek Hill going off on you right after a drop pass. Not to mention that was right after a fucking drop pass. That first touchdown. Tyreek Hill came straight down the field, run right past the DB, and scored a touchdown. Came back on another drive, ran right past the DB, and scored a touchdown. That's a miscommunication on the defense. That's not on Miami.
Two of those touchdowns was off. Two of those touchdowns. Yeah.
That's fair. I give y'all that. I can go another 5 minutes on that, but all I'm gonna say is close it out real quick. And I'm gonna let you get your last point in too, D. But shout out to Jalen Waddle though. Big shout out to Jalen Waddle. What you want to close it out with, D?
Oh yeah, definitely shout out to Jalen Waddle. Definitely shout out to Jalen Waddle. He gave me my fantasy points, but the thing about it, I know a lot of people want to say Miami this game, but nah, the Ravens gave them this one. I'm sorry.
They gave that game.
They did. You played soft on the offensive side, and then you're weak on the defensive side. Thought you had the game done, thinking they're going 10 and 6 and 10 and.
All right, I hear y'all. We gonna get to talk about the Dolphins again, probably next week off that Bills game. But we might talk about them Eagles versus the Vikings too. We're gonna preview that Monday night football game. Of course, I'm gonna start this joint off, bruh. I'm watching the Pivot podcast, right? Shout out to them. They had Darius Slay on there. He talking about Justin Jefferson. He like that. Woo. They asked him, "Is you the type of cornerback that asks for help?" He like, yeah, I ask for help. I ain't gonna tell the safety to bring this to. I ain't gonna tell the coach to bring the safety over the top, but I have somebody, the linebacker, check the slant real quick so I could play off coverage a little bit. Did he get a game plan away? Who cares? You're going to have to double Justin Jefferson no matter what, bruh. I don't see a game plan where we could box him in and keep that score low like we need to without doubling him. So whatever type of bracket coverage, if you want those Slay on Thielen, I really don't care for real, for real. All I know is they got to hold that down. Hurts protect the ball. They'll come out with the dub.
Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one, like you say. Justin Jefferson is having a year, man. He's been having a career, and it's only been 2 years. But I mean, y'all gonna definitely have to come and play. I know that for sure. Like you said, it's gonna have to be no turnovers from Jalen, man. He ain't gonna be able to turn that ball over because Minnesota will capitalize. You gotta think, you got Dalvin and Thielen ain't really even went off like that yet. People forget about Thielen, man. But Thielen is a solid wide receiver too. He probably could go somewhere else and be a wide receiver one. So Thielen is definitely that man. So it's gonna be a good one, man. I need y'all definitely to lose though. I'm not gonna sit right here and act like I want y'all to win. I'm definitely pulling for Minnesota. You got the Giants that's 2-0. I don't understand that.
2-0 Giants.
Topic for another time. That's a topic for another time. So yeah, man.
I know we're gonna get to the Cowboys in that red zone topic a little bit later. I just want to close it out by saying, bro, get Miles Sanders the ball, get AJ Brown the ball early. Don't fuck around, have no drive. Get points early, 7-10, double digits in the first quarter. Make Kirk Cousins think a little bit more about them throws he was making up, 23-7? Get him down that same score. Shit might be different. Shit might be different in the red zone. We might get Coach back in the building, but we won't need the rest of that clock. Don, if you got a 15-minute clock or a 20-minute clock, I can work with either one of them. Either way, we got about 20 minutes till the kickoff of the Sunday night football game, the Bears in Green Bay versus the Packers. So I want to say that for right before the game. This the red zone topic where we talk about anything that we didn't get to, you know what I'm saying? And I started off, bruh, I didn't even want to talk about the Cowboys today. I wanted to be the show to let the Cowboys be some shit in peace. Like, y'all could just lose and go away. Nobody talk nothing about y'all. Then I'm looking at the game, and, bruh, they done won 2017 with the field goal going out after Joe Burrow went down at the end, tied the jump. Cooper Rush for the win, bruh. What you think about that game,
man? Cooper Rush, he definitely showed up. I listen. I am a certified Dallas hater.
I can't hear you, bruh. Last thing I heard you say was you a certified Dallas hater, and that's all they needed you to say, bruh. That's all they needed to hear. But exit that jump, try to come back. Because, bruh, I don't know how they pulled that game out. I don't know what's up with the offense. I mean, I know Joe Burrow had, they call it an appendectomy. Some type of organ or something that they had to fix in his body. So he really didn't get to practice for real till about 2.5 weeks before the season. So I'm thinking preseason, okay, the Bengals, they're going to have a slow start and whatever. But I feel as though they're going to bounce back and they're going to have a good middle of the season that's going to bump their record up. I had them at 12-5, but I had them starting 2-0. You feel me? I had them getting the Steelers up out of there. I had them getting the Cowboys up out of there. They had talked about on the show, the kicker fucked up last week, but the Cowboys kicker ain't fuck up this week. So you got 2 excuses. You got 2 L's. Joe, it look like we got you back in the building. I try to lob it to you. I don't know. You ain't move. You there? You there, bruh? Yeah, nah, you ain't there. What I wanted to talk about, I know I'm gonna just keep the show going no matter what. What I want to talk about is is the Bengals in a Super Bowl hangover right now, starting off 0-2, you feel me, during this season. And hangover, it's too early to say that. It's too early to put that on them. But what I am gonna say is this offense got to be better. What's this? 20 points week 1, 17 points in the second week. Okay, I gave the quarterback an excuse a little bit, but at the same time, this supposed to be one of the best offenses in the league. Forget about Super Bowl hangover or whatever. This got to be an offense that's getting 27, getting 30 points a game with Chase, with Higgins, with Mixon, with all the weapons that they got, you feel me? And I don't see them really clicking on all sides. So that's gonna be a little shaky, something to watch, you feel me? I appreciate y'all still trying to come back through. Joe, you straight? Nah, bro, I can't hear you.
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you, D.
Hey, one thing I've been noticing about the Cincinnati Bengals offense is Joe Mixon ain't been in the daylight. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been really showing his side of the running game for real. I think Cincinnati people when they come against Cincinnati, John got their number now and know what the fuck, the expectations of their offense. So they gotta mix it up a little bit. So I understand where you're coming from. I ain't hear too much, but I understand where you're coming from when you came at the end.
What was that? You said at the end?
I ain't hear too much you was talking about, but I heard you was talking about how the offense was struggling at the end.
Yeah, definitely. That's what my key was for the Cowboys winning. Because I mean, Cooper Rush, I didn't really look at the stats or whatever, but maybe you could tell me a better reason why the Cowboys won today.
Cowboys won? Cooper Rush? Hold on.
The Cowboys won. I hate you, Joe.
This nigga, that was on the show. Oh man, I can't. Oh man.
Call my
See,
phone
look,
while I'm
bro,
on here trying
the
to talk to me
Cowboys
about it.
fucking up the show.
Yeah, man. Trying to.
Cooper Rush.
Yeah, man.
Cooper Rush got a W, man. That's
Cooper
crazy.
Rush, bro.
It's that defense, man. That defense is explosive. I can't lie, bro. That's defense, bro.
To me.
That defense be winning games, man.
That's surprising to me that they got the W today. I ain't gonna hold you.
I was surprised. Well, I wasn't really surprised the Giants won for real. Baker Mayfield, shut up, still.
Baker Mayfield is not it. They about to go with Sam Donald, man. Baker Mayfield not it.
Nah, it ain't gonna work out for that.
Yeah.
But we ain't supposed to have a Giants fan on next week, my man E. See how you feel about these 2 dubs. I don't know. They looking just shaky. I mean, 2-0 is 2-0, though. I'll give you that.
Yeah. They don't get you.
At least
they don't get you in the playoffs, though. That's damn sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at least they ain't 0-1-1.
Yeah, you
Go
got
ahead,
a point
D. You
right
got
there.
time.
Against the fucking most sorriest team. So what do that fucking make us? So I'm gonna let this shit be known now. Cause I was the first nigga that was talking about championship and all that shit. I'm gonna be the first nigga that say this shit now. If we don't fucking step up our game, we're gonna be last in our division, dog.
It's looking like Bryce Young. It's looking like Bryce. It's looking like Bryce
Nah,
Young.
bro, they ain't in the run for Bryce Young. That's crazy.
We need a quarterback, man. Matt Ryan,
It's
I'm
looking
sorry,
like
Matt,
Bryce,
but
man.
Matt, you was pissing me off today, Matt. I was like, you looking terrible in consequence. 2 interceptions, like that shit threw the fuck off. So you can't get out the pocket. You throwing interceptions. You throwing bad passes. You throwing it out of bounds because you can't read the play right. Like I'm trying to figure it out, Matt. Where the fuck is the good gonna come in? Because if it's not, let's bring in Nick. Let's bring in Nick. Because I don't got no time to waste
Shout out
right
Nick
now, Matt.
Foles. You about
I
to make
don't.
me put my eagle hat on.
Listen.
Damn.
Frank Wright, if you want
Cardinals
to do
just
this
won
thing
too.
right, Frank Wright, if you want to do this thing right, like you supposed to, because for real, to me, I don't know what the fuck up to Mercer, but this Frank season, we gave you 3 quarterbacks like I was mentioning earlier. Jacoby Brissett, even when Jacoby Brissett was there, we had another quarterback, I think it was Andrew Luck. He got injured. And then we follow up with Phillip Rivers. And then after Phillip Rivers, we bring in Matt Ryan. So you got 3 opportunities, whereas though you could have made some. Oh, matter of fact, I forgot about the last season, Carson Wentz. So yeah, you had Carson Wentz also. So you had multiple quarterbacks where you could have got the job done. You had JT there for the past 2 seasons, and we bring in this fucking veteran quarterback. I thought we was going to do some different play calls, but we doing the same play calls that we did when we had Phillip Rivers, and he making the same fucking mistakes as Carson Wentz. So it's a double fucking it's just fucking me up in the head right now that we can't even fucking get a win over the two most untalented teams in our division. And that shit is hurting me to a fucking core that we supposed to be at the top of that division right now, and we fucking 0-1-1. And fucking I got Baltimore fans talking about man, fuck this shit, man.
Who is number 1 in the AFC South? Is it the Jags or did the Texans win today? Did they beat the Broncos?
The Texans ain't played.
I think the
Anybody know?
4:30. I'm not sure.
The Broncos won.
Played at 4:30, so I'm not sure.
I just heard the Cardinals came back and beat the. I just heard the Cardinals came back and beat the Raiders.
Damn. They was down 23-7 going into the 4th.
Son, you can't predict what's going on week 1, 2. You can't predict that fucking Tom Brady go 9 for 11 over 100 yards in the first half, but only have 10 points.
It's crazy, man.
That's a fact.
Everybody knew it was gonna be crazy like this though when all these crazy trades happened. You had Tyreek Lee, you had AJ Brown Lee, you had a lot of. I think this is like the most big names that ever shuffled around in the NFL ever, from what I've seen.
That's a good point right there. I flipped that to the Broncos. Nobody could have predicted them losing to the Seahawks. You know what I'm saying? Coming back off the home jump, they lost. And bruh, I've been waiting since that game to say this. Don, let me get the camera. If I'm Russell Wilson, I don't care what the coach say. I'm running the play on 4th and 5. Y'all gave me what, $145 million? I'm running the 4th and 5. I don't care what he say. Talking about calling the timeout, kicking the field goal. Nah, I'm the man. I'm going to stand up at the podium and I'm going to tell the people why we won and lost the game. I ain't going to put that on the kicker, and I ain't going to let that shit be no controversy. We'll talk about it after the game. Ain't nobody got to know but me and you. But that's how I'm rocking.
And then they waste hella time before they call that timeout.
Hella time, bruh.
Like, that was... Yeah,
you could have got it a closer field goal or something. Made it 40 or something. Kicking 67 or some crazy shit.
Yeah, that's on coaching too, dog. you can't let that time waste out. I think they had 2 timeouts at the time. You can't let that time drop like that and not call the timeout, dog, and make it seem like you. Listen, the NFL been crazy these 2 weeks. I'm not understanding what the fuck is going on, especially with the Colts. I'm hoping shit starting to, I don't know, man. I don't know. You got the Jets winning.
Mo, I heard
Jets
about
won.
that shit. The motherfucking Jets came back.
Yeah, man.
They got the Browns 31-30.
Joe Falco? Joe Falco?
Oh, nah. Jacoby, you can't let that go down, bro. You can't let that go down. But, hey, I seen some other wild shit. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, Trey Lance get back. But I heard he got carted off with an ankle injury. You know what I'm saying? Off the 49ers quarterback. Jimmy G came in playing. I ain't going to say the plan work. You don't never want nobody to get hurt. But it's the NFL, bruh. So if you got a good backup at any position, you might could get back on track like the 49ers did. So how y'all feel about that switch if Jimmy G going to be the quarterback for the 49ers for the rest of the year?
If Jimmy G nice, he going to be the quarterback. That's plain and simple. Because you coming off an ankle injury as a quarterback, so they're going to take your time with you, first of all, and they moved up in the draft to get you as a quarterback. So they're going to take your time with you on the comeback. So they're going to let Jimmy G get his burn for this period of time, but it depends on how Jimmy G plays this out. Can you be that same quarterback that get us to the playoffs? Well, I ain't gonna say that. Can he be a little better? You got to improve from what you did from last year, right? You got to always improve each year. So, for the fact that they ain't trade Jimmy G, that's A+, first of all, right? Because y'all could have got an asset and then you could have been backed up with some other random ass quarterback. Right. But you got Jimmy G now. So you moving into a good direction, still having a good, solid quarterback, with Trey Lance being out. So I don't think I hurt him too much, but I do think it gives Jimmy G a chance to be a starting quarterback in this league again.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I feel like the 49er fans, I know they feel way safer with Jimmy G than any other quarterback off the free agency or off another team. I feel like they know what they're going to get with Jimmy G. I feel like it never was a point in time where everybody was just like bench him. I just think it was like, okay, like you say, D, they moved up for Trey Lance. So they was more so trying to get him out there. But it was never a factor where, Jimmy G was like, oh, we need to sit him down because he's not doing it. No, Jimmy G wins games. It's just that some people don't like how he win the games. But
right.
He wins the games. So, and like he came in today. I think he went like 9 for 11, a touchdown. Like, I mean, he came in, looked like they had no rust to knock off. And he know everything. He know the team. He know everything. So, I mean, and like we say, shit, Trey Lance last week, he went up Chicago and lost. So, I mean, don't get me wrong. I know it's an upside, and I know his future is probably brighter than Jimmy G, but shit, Jimmy G, I mean, hey, he's a winner. Jimmy G is a winner. And like you say, that's an A+ that they didn't trade him, because if they did, they would be hurt right now.
Hurt.
So it's a great thing. And they said that they was open for trades for him and all that. So it's a great thing that they didn't trade him.
That's a big fact. They would be hurt right now. And, bro, with Jimmy G, it's like y'all say, he a winner, right? But it's almost like the shit that he did in the past is the shit that hold him back. It's almost like him winning and getting to the Super Bowl. Like I said last year, nothing other than him winning the chip is going to keep him as the quarterback of the 49ers. because you always gonna feel like you could find a quarterback that could really win you a chip. When you think about it, that shit ain't that easy, bruh. To just go and pick somebody like, oh yeah, him. And with a ready-made team already, you feel me? That's on the verge of trying to get to that. So that's the dynamic I see with Jimmy G. But I see regular shit for what, 10 wins, 11 wins, playoffs, threat to whoever if they play right. But I want to know if the Bears is a threat to these Packers, though, because we about 4 minutes to kick off. You feel me? We going to close it out with this 1-0 Bears on the road versus the Packers who ain't got one yet. What y'all think?
My man Justin Fields always is a fucking threat ever since he was on QB1. Don't get my man fucked up out here, Rob. My man Justin Fields been putting in that work like I told you, and he gonna keep getting them W's with Chicago Bears. But not this week. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to go with Aaron Rodgers this week. I'm gonna have to go with Aaron
You heard me
Rodgers
with that
week,
one,
brother.
my heart, bruh. Oh.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna have to go with Aaron Rodgers this week. I'm sorry, cuz.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Aaron Rodgers too, man. I feel like, last week, them receivers, man, they gotta know what they got in Aaron Rodgers. And Aaron Rodgers gotta kind of know what he got in them and miss what he had in Devontae Adams, because that shit was a huge fall off and it showed last week. But at the end of the day, the receivers are getting paid to be out there, so they gotta make the plays. Just gotta make the plays. But I got the Packers winning this tonight. I think Aaron Rodgers gonna get them boys together, man. Or they gonna keep getting their ass cussed out by him.
I'm rocking because I want to do it, bruh. I want to do it. The NFL right now is telling me to do it. All these upsets we just talked about, y'all telling me the Bears can't do it? What's the score? Give me y'all. I need y'all scores.
I'm not telling you that. I'm just saying Green Bay is 0-1 with Aaron Rodgers. Like, I get that Chicago won their first game, but it ain't like they dominated and showed me something where as though they gonna prove something every week. Nah, it's still gonna be a struggle for them every week. And with Green Bay, I don't. Hit me out on the young wide receiver thing. All right.
I think they got Lazard back too. I throw that point in there.
Okay, so you get Lazard back. That's nice. But on the young wide receiver thing, hit me out. It's only week 1. I've been telling y'all this last week. It's only week 1. Like, they young wide receivers, they got to get into it. They got to get in the flow. You got veteran cornerbacks out here that's already knowing the game, and you got young wide receivers. Now, you got Aaron Rodgers that's a veteran quarterback that know where to do, but if you're a young wide receiver, hey, you got to make sure you hit 2 steps on this route and turn around when he had fucking 4 steps. You know what I'm saying? It's the simple things that matters. And I'm saying, yeah, Devontae Adams ain't going to be a real factor for Aaron Rodgers this year. But them little things do matter. I'm not going to hold you. But that's what made Devontae so lethal, and that's what made him lethal now. He still went off, though. But
bro, what make us so lethal, bro? Oh, D. What make us so lethal? We always on time, bro. Kickoff is right now. I'ma stop bullshitting and say I got the Packers 20-17 low.